Hello everybody, it's your boy DometriousTheTitan, and here we are again. Another gameplay video just dropped as of today, Tuesday, November 24th. Don't know when this video is going to be released, but I'm checking it out as soon as possible. Personally, I think that now that it's been confirmed for sure that the game is coming out, they don't need to drop any more gameplay footage. It was great not knowing when it was coming, but now that we know the game is coming for sure, I feel like they should slow down. Thank you so much for it, CD Projekt Red. But let us experience the game. The game's coming out soon. But anyway, let's check this out. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
With Cyberpunk 2077 launching on December 10th, we want to continue to give you a closer look at the game running on console. In this video, we're showing you footage from the very beginning of the game, following the Nomad life path, which is one of 3 you'll be able to pick from. The gameplay will start with PlayStation 4 Pro, and then we'll also show you PlayStation 5 footage thanks to the console's backwards compatibility.
As we saw in my last video,
since
if you
going
get
gold,
the PlayStation 4
the team
version,
at
you
CD
can.
Projekt Red has continued to work on Cyberpunk, addressing bugs and glitches, and enhancing the gameplay and graphics, which will be distributed to all platforms as an update on launch day.
The PlayStation
And
4
this is how
version
we
of the
want
game will
you
automatically
to
go to the
experience the
PlayStation
game.
5 version.
The gameplay you see today already includes a great number of those fixes, as we work towards bringing the best possible experience on December 10th. Finally, just remember that when Cyberpunk launches, it will be compatible with both current and next-gen consoles.
There it is.
So if you'll be picking it up on PlayStation 4, it will also work with PlayStation 5, and it's the same for Xbox. And a
charge.
full next-gen upgrade is coming for free sometime next year.
There it is. Next year.
Electric coupling module.
Wow, look at the graphics
Said
on
it
that.
was nothing serious when I came in. You said you were sure.
Guess I was wrong. Can always look for another shop where they won't ask a lone nomad why he's hugging the border.
That's fine. Step aside.
What? Got any idea what to do?
Hot wire, I'll bypass the
Gonna
coupling.
bypass the
I'm thinking.
coupling and rig a hot wire.
Compressor will run on and on. It could seize up.
Did anyone ask your opinion? Okay, let's see what happens.
Whoa.
It's like I was telling you. Not shabby at all. Question's how long it'll last you.
Do you have the manifest from the transport?
Of course I do.
Ooh, look at that open
Officer
gameplay.
didn't give you the job deeds.
That open world.
He did. I was just making sure.
Listen, friend. We're both professionals, ain't we? Hey, you, sure you've moved contraband before?
Why, are you nervous?
Me? Por favor.
Jackie, we've seen up from all of the gameplay videos up until this point.
If you're armed, place your weapon here.
He's so used to it. Hopefully
Now
they switch to the
please
PlayStation
report
5
room
version
number
soon.
2. Room 2.
I was hoping they would show a little bit more of character customization in the beginning. But that's fine. I'm glad they're not spoiling too much.
Papers?
Is this routine?
He looks cool.
It might be. We'll see.
Excuse me, sir. What the f-
What are you transporting?
It's all in there.
As we saw in the last gameplay video, the reason his arms looks like that, he has super strength. That's his power, that NPC there.
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, mano. Not just any other city. Morgan Blackhand, Michael Whelan, Adam Smasher. Legends are born here.
Here we go.
Check it out, V. Shit's going down.
Oh, obvious already. They chose to play as
Look like your average bust.
the male version of
They
V.
ain't your average badges.
It's optional. You can choose a female version.
Stack. NCPD's apex predators. MTAC rolls in when things fly out of hand. Gonks out there, though. Just a midday snack for them. Well,
This is only our.
show's over. Poor bastards. But they had it coming.
These are basically the police in this game. This is our second time seeing them. We saw them in
deal
the
with these
first
borderlies
trailer.
flipping us the finger as they fucking please, with no consequences.
He took a risk. He assumed we didn't have a clan backing us, and he was right.
Pendejamente ridículo. So what now?
We've crossed the border. Now you pay me, and we go our separate ways.
Do it.
Fucking drive, Jackie!
Come on! Chingada madre!
Hands, keep her steady!
Hold tight, V! Mierda! Perdón! Got you,
Little car
asshole!
chase action going on.
V! Aim for the driver! Chingado!
Is that all? I guess that's it. All right, let's go back here. I don't think there's much to analyze. I'm happy to. I appreciate them dropping this video for us to check out. To watch just some more Cyberpunk 2077, just because they know the world has been anticipating this game. The whole gaming community has been really wanting this game, and I guess they're trying to get the hype back up maybe I'm wrong, but may have died down just a little bit because, you know, they said it got delayed, and then, you know, people moved on. Spider-Man came out, and a bunch of other stuff came out. I know for me personally, as I said, like I need to see this game. As I showed in the last video, like the game is for sure coming out. There are people actually, be careful guys, there are people who are actually already playing the game and are spoiling it for everybody by releasing gameplay footage. So tread carefully throughout the internet. Good luck with that. The internet is very hard to tread carefully on. And yeah, I don't think they should have released this video. Luckily, it didn't show. It didn't really show much. So it's just, I guess they're gonna keep putting stuff out. We might see, just because of the way this came out, I'm gonna assume that we're gonna see maybe 1 or 2 more videos, maybe 3 more videos before the game actually releases. I am of the belief that now that we know the game. There was so much, the game kept getting delayed. We wanted to see more of it, and we wanted to take everything we could. But now that the game is coming out for sure, we've seen pictures of discs, we've seen pictures of people who work at, like, you know, EB Games or whatever else, you know, different stores and all that stuff. They have, like, you know, the hard copies, the disc versions of the games for both PlayStation 4 and for Xbox. I think that now that it's certain that this game is coming out, we don't need to see any more. Let us just enjoy the game when it comes out, and let us do our best to dodge the people who are trying to ruin this game for everybody on the internet. And yeah, there's not really. I want to see if there's more to scrub through. I thought some stuff was cool, like this guy here. I liked, now that we saw, I like his eyes are taken out and he's replaced them with those. That's interesting. I like the fact that, or I thought it was cool that in the last new gameplay, I like his phone there. Anyway, in the last video we saw of it, in my last video, it looks like we saw that one scene of the guy, prying open the doors and the arms doing this funky, crazy, like popping out and all that stuff. And it looks like he has the same super strength enhancement, which makes sense for his position as what looks like some form of a bodyguard. And this drive with Jackie, I like seeing the open world. So this is somewhere far off from Night City, and I guess like outside of Night City is mostly desert, which is interesting. So you will see right here, so you'll be able to get out of Night City and enjoy like the desert. It reminds me of GTA, driving in and out of the city. On the outskirts is more of a desert type area. And we get to see, I thought we were going to be, we see other vehicles being here because I know they said that we can, purchase different vehicles and all, upgrade those, purchase different vehicles and all that stuff. But I thought it was going to be one of those games where you were just stuck with the one vehicle. And maybe you can upgrade it, and that was pretty much it. But yeah, like I said in the last video, we saw that we can purchase different vehicles, different motorcycles as well, and things along those lines. And it's nice to see that being confirmed, with him hopping into this other vehicle here and then driving that newer one with Jackie. And then also, I don't believe this vehicle here, this orange vehicle that was shown in the beginning of the game, or the beginning of this trailer, was is a vehicle that we've seen before either. I'm gonna assume this is this is Jackie's vehicle. Maybe I'm wrong. And you can see the HUD and all that stuff. And nothing new. Switch camera, radio, just like GTA. Yeah, so there's, you'll be being able to explore the city a lot like it is in GTA 5. So look, there's the option to switch the radio right there. Switch camera, so that's a HUD that you can bring up. There goes your map over there. I Fought the Law is the mission that he is currently either headed to. He's headed to meet with Elizabeth Perez right there. And there's not much more for us to go over here. And as we saw, they happen to have picked the male version of V. Let me guys know in the description which version you guys are going to pick. Are you going to pick the male or female version of V? We just saw so much more of the male version of V has been on the cover, but I think for me, I'll probably go with the male version. I'm not sure. I really don't know. But for me, it's been one of those things where I think the trailer that really grasped or got my attention with this game happened to have had the female version of V, and it just got me way more excited than any of these other trailers have so far. And it has, and that has more to do with the fact that it was just they put more oomph into that first trailer for everybody to see. So she's the one that's in my head a lot more than the male version of V, if that makes sense. V's life path. Select V's life path. Some events and dialogue options in the game will be different depending on your choice. We all know that this game is very much based on your decisions in game. I do know a lot of games, or there's a lot of games that say stuff like this, and if you were to save and then go back to a certain point and then replay it doing different options, it all kind of leads into the same direction anyway, and the choices really aren't that real. But I like to believe that with this game, it's legit. It's legit because they're really emphasizing that. So I'd like to believe that. I do believe that they're very serious about that. So we have different. So it looks like you have 3 different life paths. And that's Nomad, Street Kid, and Corpo. Okay, so you can survive as Street Kid. You can survive as best you can on the streets. and you get your money and all that stuff. You work, do some shady deals. Corpo, obviously you're working underneath a corporation. And then Nomad is roaming the Badlands, looting scrap yards, raiding fuel depots. Life on the road wasn't easy, but growing up in a nomad clan has its perks. Honestly, integrity and love of freedom, qualities that few in Night City possess, and no amount of money can buy. Okay, so nomad, you're not really focused on money. You're not really in the city. I don't really see myself playing Nomad then. So you're not really in the city as much, or if at all. I'm not really sure. Hence the picture and them explaining that you're on the Outlands. And you're doing exactly that, right? Looting scrap yards and robbing fuel depots and all of that stuff. And then Street Kid is almost like a nomad, I guess. Like I'm just talking out loud, but you're inside of the city. And you're doing what everybody's going to be doing. You're going to be enjoying everything that the city has to offer. Stealing from from the corporations, and distributing, selling those items onto the black market and receiving your money that way in order to live in the city. And again, Corpo's working for that big corporation that we should all hate. And who knows, maybe they'll give us a reason. Maybe there'll be more nuance in the game where Corpo isn't all bad, but it's very bad in other areas. But sorry, I'm just rambling on. I'm just very excited for this game, but no more gameplay. I just want to play it when I get to play it. All right, guys, I love you all, and I see you in the next one. Okay, peace.